I did mash the live button, and I'm going to pin the message here that Geneva Cordova is my guest tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna pin that at the top. We are now live. Pin the message. Hello, Joe Smith. Can you hear me? How's everybody doing tonight? We don't have
Hello.
anybody. That flat fellow just showed up. How you doing, sir?
Hello.
Geneva Cordova is my guest tonight.
Hello, whoever's there. I can't see on my side, so hello to everybody.
Joe Smith and that flat fellow. It's all good. If they have a question or something significant, I'll let you know.
Okay, you let me know.
That flat fellow says hello, Geneva.
Hey. Hi.
I personally know that flat fellow. I met him around here where I live.
Hello to the man behind the curtain. I can't see you.
Yes, we have Court Bug in the house, my newest member, I believe. She won a mug over here.
I know, that was really nice.
I can't promise we'll get a full house tonight. It is Sunday, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Jeremy, go ahead and play this song. It's a nice song.
Yes, ma'am. You help yourself. Hello, Creek Mary.
I hope I don't turn it on too loud, but that's okay.
Exalted, holy God, maker of all the earth and the sky. Holy, holy, King of glory, the Son of God, Jesus Christ, going to the Holy Spirit, the rise. You're the one we call the true Almighty God. You're the one we call the true Almighty God. You're the one we call the true Almighty God. You're the one we call the true Almighty God. Exalted, holy God, maker of all the earth and the sky. Holy, holy, King of glory, the Son of God, Jesus Christ, going through the Holy Spirit, the rise.
Here is what we call the true and mighty God. Here is what we call the true and mighty God. Here is what we call the true and mighty God. Isn't that a beautiful song?
Yes, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest tonight, Geneva Cordoba.
Hello, everybody. If you want to, whoever's there, I don't know who's there. If you want to, you can go grab a piece of paper and a pen, because I may be giving you some information that you may want to write down. And if not, you can always go back and rewatch a video. Super Dave will like that. So if you do that, I want to talk about giving thanks for all the wonderful things we have in our life. And I want to start with thanking the people that are in chat. I want to thank, I'm not going to name names because everybody there is so great. And it's really nice to be around some very intelligent people and people that know what's going on in the world, and they're willing to give their opinion, and they're just super nice people. And without them, we wouldn't even have a channel. So I think that they deserve the most thanks right now.
Well, thank you for reminding us that we do need to be thankful, because with Thanksgiving coming Thursday, I mean, there's a lot to be thankful for.
Yes, there is. And you're next, Super Dave. I'm not going to leave you out.
Well, you don't have to put me on the spot, but I am very thankful.
I'm on the spot. Because what I say, if you don't behave and act the way I'm saying, then I'm in trouble too, right? No, I'm speaking from my heart.
Yes, ma'am. It's good to have you on here. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, to me, you represent strength and fairness, and you provide a safe place for people to have opinions and ideas, and you care about your show, and you care about how your show is going, and you're always asking for input. And if you miss a super chat, I want to let everybody know. If Super Dave misses a super chat, because I've noticed that, and that's okay, it's only human, or if he omits a question in the chat, chances are he just didn't see it, or the chat's going too fast, or he's talking about something else. So try and be patient, and please don't leave the channel because of that. He's not doing it intentionally, so just be patient with him. The other thing about Super Dave and his channel is that he's really funny, and it's a lot of fun, and he has a variety of topics to discuss, and he wants his chat to be in the best atmosphere, you know, without drama, without F-bombs, without all that kind of stuff. And I think a lot of people that come to your channel do that, you know. And he's great about putting other people's channel out. I noticed that. And sharing, you know, sharing is caring. And so he's really caring. He has new merchandise, by the way, that you might want to check out. I might order me a glass or something. Those glasses look nice. He always looks dapper and presentable. And I like all the different hats that he matches to whatever he's wearing. And he's all around a great guy. And I'm really blessed to have met him. Not in person, but I'm really blessed to have met him.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Can I shout out people in the chat?
Excuse me?
Can I shout everyone out in the chat?
Yes, please do.
We have Mike Smith.
Hi, Mike.
We have Ace
Ace,
and Court Bug.
Court Bug.
Daryl Calhoun, hello.
Hey, Daryl.
Gator Sky Exploration, hello.
Gator Sky Exploration, hi.
Yes. Everybody you know from all around YouTube.
Pretty much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Geneva Cordoba.
Okay, I'm going to squawk here and talk a little bit. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. And I'm pretty old, so it'd take forever to say everything about my life, but a few things that I'm really thankful for in my life. I have my notes here, so if I'm looking down, I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just I have to read this. I don't know if you guys know or any of you guys know, but I have a brain injury. I'm not going to talk a lot about it because it brings back bad memories right now. I wanted to give thanks and talk about some good stuff. So this eye is kind of weak, so if it droops a little bit or I open my eyes real wide, it's because I'm trying to get it to open. I have some cognitive issues, and so just bear with me. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, and in no particular order. First of all, I grew up with 4 brothers. To this day, they are all wonderful. In fact, one of my brothers gave me this, and it says to my sister, and let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. John 14:1. Love always your brother Gene. Anyway, he's a sweetheart. First of all, also, I grew up with my parents that taught me to respect men. They were really big on that, and I can see why. So I look for the best in men. And in my opinion, today most men get, not most, but a lot of men get a bad rap, and they need to be respected, especially if they are the head of the family. Same goes for women, though. Women need to be respected too, but I was just raised to respect men a lot. And it's worked for me so far. I grew up knowing about cars with 4 brothers, and I even owned a 1975 Corvette Stingray, a T-top canary yellow. It is my favorite car. My father showed me how to save my money if I wanted something when I was in high school. For that, I am thankful. My parents taught us to be independent, and all of us kids graduated high school and went to college without any money from our parents. I went to nursing school. Two of my brothers even went to college on scholarships, and they were runners for cross-country teams. One of my brothers was in the Mensa, so he went through college 4 years, through master's, didn't pay a penny. He was very intelligent. Never studied either. And he used to drink every weekend. He partied. And he used to get straight A's.
You
Anyway.
did?
Huh?
You did?
My brother.
Oh, your brother.
Yeah. Oh, I used to get straight A's too, but I didn't drink every weekend.
Yes, ma'am.
Every other weekend, maybe. No, I didn't. Anyway, when I was younger, maybe 8 years old, I lived with my grandparents for a few years on a ranch, homestead, farm, whatever you want to call it. I was helping with my grandpa, who fell off a horse and he was paralyzed. At the age of 8, I knew what I was going to do when I got older and out of high school. My grandpa told me, "You're going to be a good nurse." And so I did. I am a good nurse. Great memories from the farm. And my grandma, if somebody asked me who do I look up most to on earth, and it was my grandma. She's not here anymore, but it would have to be my grandma.
Yes,
I'm going to show really quick. We have 2 books in our family, one on my mom's side, one on my dad's side, that they have decided to write their history. I don't have the one of my mom's side because I loaned it. It's on borrowed to somebody. I'm going to talk a little bit about my father's side because it's kind of interesting. A lot of stuff I didn't know for a long time. I think I got a couple bookmarkers here. I don't know. Can you guys see that, or should I come closer?
Yes, ma'am. We see it, but who wrote that book?
It was written by a lady named Eloida Roybal.
About your family.
That's that's on my father's side.
Very interesting.
There's a Roybal legacy that comes from Spain. People from Spain. It's right here on the map. I don't know if you can see it. It's a star where my finger is. That's where we went from many generations back.
Wow.
And we have a coat of arms because they were really, really up there in, I guess, in status, you can say. The one they go back to, he was a knight for the king of Spain.
Yes, ma'am.
It was King Carlos II of Spain in 1693. And he chose this gentleman to come to America to try and reconquering New Mexico, because it belonged to Mexico for a while. And so the Europeans from Spain and the king wanted to come and, I guess, own part of it, but little did they know they were going to meet up with Indians. And that's my mom's side. So I'm Spanish and Native American. On my mom's side, I'm Apache. So
really?
Yeah, so that's how they got together when their generation came over.
I just found out about a week ago that I have Cherokee on my great grandmama's side, and my grandmother, she was Irish. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, nice. Can you see that coat of arms there where my finger is?
A little bit.
I'll come closer.
Yes, ma'am.
You can see it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's kind of crooked. There you go.
Thank you for coming in, Mike Smith.
Anyway, hi, Mike. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Roybal coat of arms. On this coat of arms is a field of gold, a black eagle, and at the left, a blue lance. The gold stands for the sense of justice, mercy, generosity, seriousness, and consistency shown by the royal knight. By wearing gold on his trapping, he was bound to help the poor and defend his king until his last drop of blood. The eagle was the queen of birds and protected the royal legions in their ancient campaigns. In Spanish heraldry, it was given only to the one who excelled in valor and generosity above all others. A man could receive parts of an eagle or all of it, depending on the degree of his greatness. The black color for the whole eagle emphasizes this person's prudence, honesty, and seriousness in his duty. The lance signifies force and strength united to wisdom. Blue was chosen for the lance to portray this knight's perseverance, justice, vigilance, zeal, and loyalty. Blue committed him to helping the faithful servants of God and the king, who worked without compensation. So that's a little bit about on my father's side. From my direct grandparents on his side, they had a lot of money. I don't know how I ended up with nothing, but I did.
Yes, ma'am. You was explaining about the eagle, the old sayings, you know, the legends from the Indians. The eagle, you know, the spirit of being free and stuff, you know. And you know, we have a lot to be thankful for. I won't interrupt.
No, you're fine. So some of the jobs I had were mostly had to do with medical profession, nursing, and I did some consultant work for insurance companies and for people on disability and retirement to help them along their road to go through all the right loops and the right paperwork and all that kind of stuff to go through. When I was between 18 to 20 years old, I was a DJ for a Spanish radio station. I spoke fluent. Yes, I was.
Well, that's
So we
very
didn't have technology they have now. We had like the little 45s and 33s, but it was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
I also, at that time, I could speak 4 languages, English, of course, Spanish, German, Apache Native American, and some Italian.
You
And I'm losing some of them because I have nobody to talk to. Did you like that song, Super Dave?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The history, that gentleman has a history too. He had a dream about Jesus coming with all these fantastic hundreds and hundreds of angels and like an army, and that's why he wrote that song.
Yes, ma'am.
I do. If you got your paper and pen, we're almost there. I'm going to give you some information you might find interesting. I'm going to talk about an experience that I had, a supernatural experience. I'm going to turn, this is bothering me. A supernatural experience that I had. It's been quite some time now. I live in Colorado and we have a lot of snowstorms, which I love. I used to like to just bundle up, put everything on, and go out there to the closest park and just walk around. You can't even see it anywhere where you're going, but I knew where I was going because I lived there, so I knew where the park was. So I would go. Plus, it was just, for me, it was, this was probably the scariest, but the most beautiful moment of my life so far. And I'll tell you why it was beautiful and scary. I was out there, I've been out there for about a half hour, just walking around, just enjoying the snowstorm, and nobody out. Everybody's home. I'm the only person out there. Everybody else is at home doing whatever they're doing, and I wasn't cold. I loved it. I grew up in the snow. About maybe 100 feet, I saw some body movement, and I thought, wow, I'm not the only one that's out here. And I saw that they were coming towards me, and I thought, oh, well, good, you know, I can talk. In my mind, I'm thinking, well, that's nice, you know, someone else is out here too. And as it got closer, I realized it wasn't people. and I thought it was dogs, but they were in a pack. And as I got closer, and I realized that it was a pack of wolves. And I thought, you're really in a bind. They're going to eat you up. Nobody's going to find you. All these things went through my mind. And then all of a sudden, supernaturally, I got this power. Am I still playing?
Yes, ma'am. You're still here.
Okay, something happened. Anyway, they came towards me. There's about 5 or 6 of them. And I think they got probably like 3 feet from me. And they're showing me their teeth, and their eyes were real big. And I'm like, just froze stuck, really scared. And all of a sudden, Holy Spirit appeared. He told me, don't worry. Just stand there, look at them in their eyes. And I just said, okay. And I looked at them straight in their eyes. And with mental telepathy, the Holy Spirit told him, you don't want to have nothing to do with this woman. Leave her. And so that's what I was telling him, leave me, mental telepathy. And they just stood there, I don't know for how long, it seemed like forever. I was so traumatized. I was so scared. But I felt this warmth and this bubble of white light around me. And they stood like that growling, and then they turned around and went their merry way a different direction. That was definitely a miracle. It was really scary, but it was also beautiful at the same time. Anyway, that's my story. So now I'm going to talk about immunity, since I've been hearing from different people, a lot of people that are getting sick, getting colds, flus, sinus infections, whatever. And what I'm going to show you or tell you, you don't have to do, you can do your own research. It's just my opinion. I do have a nursing background, but I can't say that I'm going to prescribe this to anybody, but I've got a bunch of things here. Let me show you. I have not had a cold in something like 26 years. I've never had vaccines in my whole life, even when I was a kid, because I lived on the farm and they didn't do vaccines on the farm. So I've never had vaccines.
You've never had a vaccine?
I had one vaccine, and that was at the hospital because I worked there. I had to have the hepatitis one, but other than that, no, I never had anything.
Not even as a child?
No. The ones they gave in school, they didn't give them in the farm. Well,
Yes,
we lived way out of the city, so.
I was juiced up pretty good as a child, but later on I learned not to.
Yeah. My grandma told me never to take them anyway, too. So she was pretty smart. She lived to be 102. My grandma was Native American. She was a midwife, and she was also curandera, if you know, a medicine woman. So she did herbs. Everything was herbal. Everything she had, and she had an herbal garden. So
it's good to get to know you like this.
Oh, okay. So if you're getting sick, first sign of that you're going to get sick is you get really tired, and then you just feel like that moment when you say, oh yeah, it's coming down, that's when you catch it. So this is what I do when that happens. I hope I have everything here. If not, I'll run and get it. Vitamin C. Make sure you take vitamin C right away. And this
I do take vitamin C, yes, ma'am.
And this one says it is 1,000 milligrams. Take 3,000 mil. Take 3 of them at the start. If you don't feel, also take 1 aspirin. That makes it. It's a blood thinner. It'll make the rest of the medicine travel. If you're not allergic to, if you're allergic to this stuff, don't take whatever you're allergic to. So I had to tell you that. Also, zinc lozenges for immunity. I don't know if you can see any of this stuff.
Zinc.
Can you see it?
A little bit. Zinc, yes, ma'am. Every now and then I take zinc, I take potassium, I take vitamin C.
Uh-huh.
I was hearing something about regular vitamins wasn't really as good as vitamin C and potassium, magnesium, but like a multivitamin that didn't do any good or something. I mean, recently.
Yeah, you gotta be specific. And vitamin D3 is also good for colds or viruses.
Yes, ma'am.
There's also one called Wellness. Get it at the vitamin store, and it's got echinacea.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Just a few drops. Let me grab something.
Welcome in, just teasing, okay?
Okay, and this one's the most important one because when you get
Hey,
when you get a virus or a bacterial infection, the first place you're going to get it is it's going to come through your nasal cavity. Then not your mouth, through your nose. You're going to breathe it in. Whether you get it from somebody else or you just get it out in public or wherever you get it. So this is called Cynu. Can you see it?
yes, ma'am.
Cynu oregano. And you get this at the health food store. It's got it's a nasal spray. It's got bay leaf, sage, cloves, and sea salt and spring water base. Do this first before anything else. And it'll burn a little bit going down, but that's natural. That just means it's working and killing whatever's in there. And do this at least 4 times a day. The first day. And the second day too. And I do that, those things right there, and I'm good to go the next day. I feel fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Other couple of things is make sure you get rest.
Well, as a nurse, I mean, you're presenting this stuff. You should know what you're talking about, and I think that you do, because vitamin C, you know, it delays, it keeps from getting the colds, and I trust what you're saying, and everybody's saying, you know, the volume is a little bit down. Could y'all tell me if it's the volume on my side or Miss Geneva's side?
I'm talking pretty loud. Is that okay?
I'm having fun anyway.
What's that?
Maybe bring your mic in closer if it won't feedback or clip. Who are you talking to?
Oh gosh. Okay, so also another thing you can do is oils. And 2 of my favorite ones, believe it or not, is frankincense. Take a hot bath, a hot shower, and put this around your nose, your ears, and your neck. That'll help too.
Yes,
and the other one, eucalyptus.
Let me turn it's my volume. Yours is fine. All right,
Okay.
Mine should be up a little bit. It's been a week since I've been on here. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know.
Well, they might.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. Another thing is chlorella. Chlorella helps you detox from minerals, from metals. If you've been breathing a lot of chemtrails and crap, chlorella. That's what I keep in here. And I take, make sure it's organic and it's from a good place, because there's some crappy stuff that they sell out there. And I do spend money on it, but you know what? I don't drink and I don't smoke. I don't have any bad habits, so this is my bad habit, is taking care of myself.
That is awesome. That's a pretty bad habit.
If you have any pain anywhere, right now I should be sitting down, but I don't know if I told you guys, I have a torn ligament the Achilles tendon is torn. And so I have to sleep with this thing on. Can you see it?
So, pretty good. Yes, ma'am.
I got to sleep with that on at night for 1 more week. It makes my foot go up to stretch so that the ligament right here, Achilles, and your Achilles tendon will heal.
Yes, ma'am. Does it help with the pain?
No. The only thing that helps with pain is staying off my feet, but I can't live staying off my feet. So I have quit exercising heavy. I just do like arms, like bicep curls and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I don't do my legs because they told me not to. But I'm not going to listen to them. If I start feeling better, I've been taking care of myself to my leg. I've been doing ice packs. Hot, cold, hot. I do Epsom salt baths with it. They didn't give me any instructions except for wear the boot. That was it. And we'll see later. I haven't even gone to physical therapy. So I'm just doing what I know how to do and listen to the wisdom that God gives me.
That's right.
If we just ask and pray. I pray a lot and God answers my prayers. Praise Jesus.
I believe that. Yeah, God will answer and show us, you know, he'll show you things that you know, if you ask him.
If you're having pain, 2 things that work really good for me besides pain pills is Deep Blue Rub. It's called Deep Blue Rub.
But that I'm going to write down.
It's really great. And you only need a little bit. It works for anything. Just don't put it in your eyes, you know, in your private places. It'll burn. You don't want to do that.
No, ma'am.
And this is an old school one, but it works just as good as anything else.
What is it?
Absorbing Junior.
Absorbing Junior. Yes, ma'am.
Actually, it says Absorbing Plus on it. Pain relieving liquid. Fast absorbing for rapid relief. I used to be a runner and a mountain climber because I'm from Colorado. We used to climb Mount Elbert and all those peaks, and this is what we took with us in our backpack all the time, is this little green stuff, and it works really good.
Absorbing Junior.
Yeah, I think now it's called Absorbing Plus.
Okay. Yes,
They
ma'am.
may have changed the name of it.
Because
Do I have time for 2 more things?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is something from my grandma. I did some research and stuff so I can tell you about it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's called OSHA. Maybe somebody there has. OSHA. And this is what it looks like.
Have y'all ever heard of this? What does it do?
Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
It does everything that I just said. It's good for viruses. It's good for anything that's wrong with you.
Do you eat it?
You can, some people used to chew on it, yeah, little pieces, but you make a tea out of it. Okay.
I didn't know.
I got this information from the Botanical Institute. OSHA is a root, popular herb that's used for various respiratory health benefits also. So it helps treat mucus buildup, colds, coughs, bronchial pneumonia, and the flu. Did you know that in this article that I wonder why the FDA and stuff don't have anything on this? You know why, right? They don't want you. They want you to use their pharmaceuticals.
Yes, I'd say because it's an herbal reliever.
Yeah, it's from the Botanical Institute. They know what's going on. And I don't know, can you see this? This is what the flower looks like. It's not in color, but
I kind of can.
I think I'm too far away.
Yes, ma'am. If
I didn't know. I probably should have been closer.
Yeah, they look very beautiful flowers. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Can you?
You want me to move closer?
What about the flowers?
Oh, everything will fall if I move.
It's okay. You got a little bit closer.
Okay. So anyway, it's good for all that stuff. Plus, it's called OSHA, and it's found mostly in northern New Mexico and the Rocky Mountains. It has oxidative properties. Oxidative stress occurs when there's an imbalance between the production and accumulation of oxygen reactive species, ROS, in your cells and tissues, and the ability of a biological system to detoxify these reactive products. In other words, your body's running like crap. So it produces this oxidative stress syndrome. And you can have high levels of it, can be caused from COPD, asthma, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. It's good for Parkinson's. It's good for Alzheimer's. And the list goes on. You can go to their website.
OSHA.
Yeah, OS, and see if you find something there. It's got also antimicrobial properties.
Yes, ma'am.
So if
Can you order that like on Amazon or something?
you sure can. I checked it out for you, Super Dave. I knew you were going to ask that, and yes, you can order it on Amazon.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't get like a diluted type. If you can get the roots itself,
Yes, ma'am.
you're better off because you can make your own tea and stuff.
Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah. It's also good as a sedative to help you sleep and rest.
Oh,
It's
wow.
got gastroprotective effects. It can be treating for ulcers, stomach ulcers, and it's also used for pain reduction.
Yes, ma'am.
And it also can control your blood sugar.
Wow. Did you know cayenne pepper is good for ulcers?
Now, I didn't know that, but I knew it was good for a lot of stuff. I use that a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I put like a pinch of it in my soup or my chili or something. I don't have any ulcers though.
If you want to lose weight and be in better health, get a bottle, like drinking bottle water, and add lemon juice, squeeze some fresh lemons, and about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and just carry that around you all day and drink it. Just take a sip on it. This is my last one. Did you know that there's a vaccine protector, an herbal blend for those that did get the vaccine?
Listen to this, y'all, if you took the shot.
Get your pen. No. So, and this was created here in Colorado by a friend of mine. I didn't even know that until I looked it up. She has her own company, and maybe some of you have heard of Renee Caisses, Caisses. There's a big store. You need to go to her website. She's got all kinds of different categories you can check out. I have this one here, and it's also already ready. It's got the directions. It's original herbal tea remedy. It's got burdock root, sheep sorrel, slippery elm bark, rhubarb root, watercress, blessed thistle, red clover, and kelp. And it's got the brewing instructions in here. And it's an ancient Ojibwa Indian herbal remedy. Also, a lot of Native Americans have this. That's
Yes,
where
ma'am.
this lady was not Indian, but she used to hang out and live with them, and she watched carefully and everything. So she created this one's been going on for a long time. And you'll be glad to know that this lasts forever. I bought this like 2 years ago. For one pack, it's $12. And I looked it up last night, and it's still $12. The only thing that the price has not gone up on.
What's the name of it again?
It's called Renee, R-E-N-E, C-A-I-S-S-E-S, original herbal tea remedy.
Renee Caisses. And you can order that on Amazon too?
No, I want you to order it directly from her. It'd probably be better and cheaper and quicker if you order it from her.
Is that like a detoxer for the body?
It's for everything again.
Yes, ma'am.
It's for everything. If you go to the website, write down this website. It's called Remedies, REMEDIES.net. Remedies.net. And she's out of Crestone. Have you heard of Crestone, Colorado?
Not quite, but
There's supposed to be a lot of like UFO stuff going on up there and stuff.
yes, ma'am.
Anyhow, she's lived up there forever. Her phone number, her address, her website, how to order is on her website. And you can download the handbook for free that tells you everything that it's good for. What I used it for, and it really helped me, is I was in a coma. I was in a coma once, and because of a misdiagnosis from a doctor. I won't go to doctors anymore. Not even, maybe if I'm dying, I don't know, but I won't go. They misdiagnosed my thyroid. There's something wrong with my thyroid, so I went into what's called in medical terms myxedema coma.
Your thyroid's in your neck, right?
Yes, that's what controls everything. It controls all your metabolism. It controls a lot of your thyroid hormones.
Say like somebody has 3 chins. I'm not poking fun at nobody, but say their neck is swole up like that. You know, is that what that is? Is the thyroid?
No, my neck was not swollen, but you're talking about hyperthyroid. You can have either hyper or hypo.
Yes, ma'am.
So either it's working too hard or it's not working hard enough.
Yes, ma'am. And it can affect your health.
Yes, definitely. I ended up getting cirrhosis of the liver from it because it was misdiagnosed.
Oh my God.
I had to go in a coma in order for them to figure out the whole time it was my thyroid.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
were telling me, oh, you just need to exercise more. You need to eat less. I was eating a half a cup of oatmeal a day, and I was so sick. And they kept telling me, you need to exercise. It's all that. And I told them, do some blood work, do this. I was telling them what tests to do, and they didn't. So that's what it was. It was my thyroid. So I used this, and my liver's back to normal now. Thank God.
And that's the Remicasis.
Yeah, and you can. It's also good for cancer treatment.
Really?
You need to go to her website. There's a lot of information. Now I'm going to tell you about the vaccine protector that she has. For people that take the vaccine and they're afraid of getting side effects, I think this one she sells only through eBay. But it's on her website. Can you see that at all?
Yes, ma'am.
It says Vaccine Protector Herbal Blend from Rocky Mountain Alchemies. So it fights the effects of the pokey dokey.
Oh, it does.
That's what you call it, the pokey dokey.
Yes, ma'am, I do. The pokey dokey. You put your left
Anyway.
arm in. How do you get rid of
Yeah. So,
What if
and
they-
that,
They
so
say that
you can get the information about this also on her website.
Okay, remedies.net.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, I wanted to tell. Can you tell me how many people are in chat?
17. I had 22.
Okay, out of you 17. Well, whoever's in chat after tonight, after this stream, if you go down and put a comment and you say, I'm going to give one of these away. So if you want it and you're interested in it, I'll figure out a way to pick somebody out. I'll write down everybody, pick it out of a hat or something, and then I'll get a hold of you somehow and I'll mail it to you. So this one's going to be a giveaway.
Do you have an email? I mean,
Yes, you can give them. Do you want me to tell you my email? Do they have their pen ready?
I can put it in the chat.
Yeah, put my email on there if they want to email me too and let me know that they want it. So I'm giving this away because I want to say thank you to all you nice people for always saying hello to me and us saying hello to each other and just being down to earth people.
What's that email?
The letter B.
The big capital?
No.
Okay.
Underscore. C.
Wait a minute. B underscore
C.
C
2021 26
2021 26
at yahoo.com.
at yahoo.com. Should they email you?
They can email me or comment. I don't care either one.
Okay, I put it in there.
And just give me a month, maybe a few weeks, because I don't get out to the post office very often. I can't drive right now because of my head injury, so I usually have people that take me to the store and do that kind of stuff. I'm not the same person I was 8 years ago. I was in an auto type accident. It was not my fault. And it was, I'm not going to talk about it now. Maybe another time I'll talk about it, but it's like, I'm not the same. It changed my personality. The only thing it didn't change was my belief in God. It only strengthened it. So I'm thankful for that.
Yes, ma'am. There's a lot to be thankful for. If you have children and grandchildren, you woke up this morning, you know, I'm thankful to have the strength to go to work, you know, and I got to work a lot, y'all. So I'm not going to be doing this every Sunday night. It'll probably be Thursdays on my day off from here on out, at least till the new year. I don't want to let anybody down, but I'm sorry. I got to work 6 days a week. Miss Geneva, go ahead, please.
No, go ahead. Are you done with that?
I'm done with that.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt you. This blue book, I just want to show it really quick to you. If anybody is interested and we have another, I'll be glad to come up again. This is something that I created myself. I've created, what do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention because of what I've been through. Anyway, I have learned how to detox your lymphatic system at home by yourself. Doesn't hurt. And so if we wanted to have like talk with that and I could walk you through it, how to do that. I try and do it about once a month. Anyway.
Too much of a good thing can be bad for you though, right?
Too much can be bad, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Too much of a good thing, you know.
The only thing that's not bad that's too much is love of Jesus.
Well, that's not too much of a good thing because you don't get too much of him.
Yeah, I know. And, you know, thank you, everybody. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. And
how does she feel about cold water plunges, whatever that is?
I think I used to do that. I think it's great, but your heart better be able to take it, and your brain, those two parts especially, because it really affects your heart and it affects your brain. I can't do it anymore because of my brain injury, but if you're healthy, I think it's great.
Cold water plunges like in ice water?
Jump out in the lake. I'm not in the middle of the lake, but yeah. They do that in Boulder. Whoever asked that, do you know they do that every year in Boulder? They get a whole group together and do that.
Yes, ma'am. I see groups of people doing that.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people in Colorado.
Okie Grower 75 asked that. Does anyone else have any questions Miss Geneva used to be a nurse, and was talking about herbs and vitamins and things that can help, even detox your body. If you didn't get remedies.net, there's a website to a lot of this stuff that she's talking about. Even for your thyroid, if you have a woman, I believe the thyroid affects women more than men, to say there's more cases of it, because
That's true. That's true.
because I see in public, people with their swollen, neck. And I just, happen to believe it's more women as women get older.
Do you know why women get breast cancer more than men?
I was listening to somebody else one time, and it was because of the mammograms expose you to 700% more radiation or something like that. Is that why?
That's one reason. Another reason is because a lot of women wear brasiers that have underwire bra in it. The underwire, the wire underneath is conducive to all the electromagnetic waves. Comes from your computer, your TV, your internet, your router, straight to your breasts.
Wow. So the underwire is what's causing a lot of it.
Yeah, if a woman has, believe me, get one of your bras that you don't use very often and take the underwire out, and you can see all the different things that's on that wire, and you say, wow, why is this even on there? Because they put material on that wire that's conducive to catch all those frequencies.
Wow, that's messed up.
Yes, it is.
Let me see if there's any questions. Skies Above says, I have thyroid problems. Well, go on remedies.net, and Miss Geneva, you can email Miss Geneva also. I put the email in there a while ago. I don't know if anyone copied it. And she has something there for that. What, you gonna give away something?
Yeah, the original herb.
Yes, ma'am. I don't need to interrupt anymore. If you want to give any more information out and tell anyone here how to contact you or anything, just go ahead and take the microphone.
In your face, right here. I'm closer. No, so this is what I'm going to give away if you want it. It's from a lady that's been here in Crestone, Colorado. This is cured me. I had cirrhosis of the liver, not because I drank, but because I had a thyroid issue that was misdiagnosed or not diagnosed at all. It wasn't working at all. And it affects your liver a lot, your thyroid. It affects every part of every organ of your body. And so once it got diagnosed, I do take thyroid medicine now, and it's regulated, but the liver damage that was done was healed with this. Go to this lady's website. She has, if you got the vaccine and you're concerned, she's got Vaccine Protector Herbal Blend. It fights the effect of the vaccine. She's got a lot of information on remedies.net. And if my email is b_c202126@yahoo.com. If you want a chance to win one of these, I'm going to give it to somebody that's in chat today. Either email me and say you want it, or I'll put it in the comments after we're done with the stream.
I'm going to put your email in there one more time because Skies Above, I believe, may want to contact you. So, yeah, there's the email. Please take a snapshot of it if you feel like you any of this could help you, everyone. You may even hear from me. I may even go to the remedies.net. So yeah. It's nice.
Okay.
It's really been nice having you, Miss Geneva. Thank you for always being in my chat. Yeah, thank you. I've sit here and turned people blue. I've responded, saying hello to people and FDA.
Hello,
approved.
everybody.
No, Felix, is any of this FDA approved?
I already said no.
Right.
It's not approved. That's why it's not approved. They don't want you using it because it works.
They don't approve herbals and things like that. Right.
My grandparents used this kind of stuff and they lived to be over 100. If you use it correctly. Now, I would not recommend it. If you have a blood disorder, I would not recommend it because it has a tendency to thin your blood out. But otherwise, yeah, it's good for cirrhosis of the liver, problems if you have problems with any digestive issues.
I've had no problem trying different teas like green tea and herbal tea and stuff. Honey, you put honey in hot tea, it's supposed to help, your immunity. I've never had any problem trying anything like that.
Yeah. Don't forget to buy some Deep Blue, Super Dave.
Yes, ma'am, for my muscles.
That's that and Absorbing Plus.
Yes, ma'am. You don't know the stuff I put on my body. I stand up.
Some people, I like the smell. I like the way that it smells, but my sister won't come near me when I put it on.
Yes, ma'am. Was that Ben Gay? Is it better than that?
No, it's not. It's better, like 100 times better.
You bet. That's what I'm asking. Yes, ma'am. If you have any last words or last song or praise, I like people to tell about a miracle in their life. I mean, whatever you'd like to tell us, you have the floor, ma'am.
I've had a lot of miracles in my life. I don't know which one to tell you. I have a timeline that I wrote a while back. First time I almost died, I was 2 years old. And it seemed like every 4 years something would happen in my lifetime. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about any of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Because not right now, anyway.
Right. I was just opening the microphone.
They're all kind of sad.
Thank you. I'm sure we all
I
had a
know.
lot. We've all had a lot of experience.
I just
Ma'am?
want to thank God, give thanks to God. And everybody have a blessed Thanksgiving and be safe and enjoy your dinners. Enjoy your family. And that's all I have. Thank you very much for letting me come up.
Mike Smith says my wife needs a natural blood thinner so she doesn't have to take warfarin. Is there a natural blood thinner?
That is something. Yeah, that's pretty tricky. I think it's possible, but you'd have to have go to a herbalist, a doctor that's an herbalist to do that.
Mike, try celery. When I get blood pressure headaches, I can always eat some celery with some peanut butter and feel better.
That's good. See, that's what we need, more people's ideas.
Yes, ma'am. Even if you're diabetic, stop pills and poison food, fasting, just like Jesus did.
Yes, I do. I forgot the name. I fast. I forgot what kind of fasting it's called, but I only eat once a day. In fact, I haven't had dinner yet. I haven't had my one meal a day.
That sounds like what I do a lot. I used to eat 1 meal a day, and it cuts back on the grocery bill. But
Mm-hmm.
being I'm working, I do eat a morning, like a granola bar and a cup of coffee. I eat a lunch. I come home for dinner. I mean, it gives me strength. That's why I have to eat so much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'd run out of gas, I wouldn't have no energy if I didn't eat something,
Yeah, I know.
Well, God bless you, Sister Geneva Cordoba. I learned a lot about you tonight.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you're welcome to come on any other time after tonight. I mean, even, when I'm live, just if you have something more to tell us or say, you're welcome anytime to come on. Thank you, everyone, for
Yeah,
coming.
just another thing I can say is when with your people that have any kind of disorder, when your body's not in order, it's in disorder. It can be from your toe all the way up to your brain, whatever, whether it be an organ, skeletal system, digestive system, whatever it is, whatever's going on, go to God first, even if it's to find the right doctor. Go to God to lead you to find the right doctor. And if you don't find the right, oh man, there's a lot of rights people have that they don't know they have. A lot of people will tell me, oh, I said, why'd you do that? Oh, because my doctor, I just do whatever. I said, don't do whatever the doctor tells you. You have rights. You can say no. And if he tells you, well, then I don't want to be your doctor, there's many more out there that won't tell you that. You got to stand up and be an advocate for yourself because nobody else is going to. I will if you want me to go with you, but I don't know you guys. But I go with my family when they want me to go with them. I have a nursing background, so I know what questions to ask. But do some research. Make yourself knowledgeable about whatever it is that it concerns you. That way you know when you go in there, if the doctor's trying to pull the wool over your face because he starts bringing out the prescription pad, and it's like, I have turned down in the last 7 years. I've been told I had cancer. I've been told, and I've turned down all kinds of stuff, and I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yes, ma'am. I do question some
I
of the
told
things. The doctor tried to give me like medicine for cholesterol and stuff.
Don't do it, Super Dave. Try these herbal things first because those cholesterol medications have a lot of side effects.
Yes, ma'am. All I did was just cut back.
And this is another trick they do. This is another trick that I don't know, maybe some of you already know this, and they have a certain level for your cholesterol, and they keep lowering the threshold so they can tell you if it was 300 was normal 10 years ago, how come now it's 200 or something,
Yes,
so they can give you medicine. That's why they're trying to change your blood pressure. They're trying to change your parameters for your blood pressure too. It used to be 120/80. Now they want to lower it to 110 or something. Don't do it. Don't fall for that stuff.
Oh, wow. I've never had high blood pressure.
That's good.
If I drink coffee or something, it may elevate a little bit, but I know what it's from. It's from the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Miss Geneva Cordoba. I'll be going to bed here soon. Thank you, everyone. Ma'am, it was really an honor to have you on tonight.
Bye. Get some rest.
Remedies.com. Y'all go there and there's information. You too, J. Mike. Good to have you in, sir. It's remedies.net. Yeah. A lot of reading information there too, right, Miss Geneva?
Yeah, there is.
So yeah, no thing in the coffee, whatever that means. No, y'all come on over. we're gonna have some drawings and stuff for the members at the end of the month. Y'all come and win that mug, y'all. I even ordered me a new set of mugs. I'm hoping to give away right here before Christmas and everything. So yeah, I hope to get you one too, Miss Geneva. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.